Hey, Shooter.
How you doing? Found you guys. How's it going, guys?
You're good. How you doing?
Woody MD, hello.
Hola.
Hola.
I am not looking forward to this. My body feels like it's about as stiff as a wooden board, so it should be interesting.
Oh, I don't love the course.
No. Nothing to be loved about this course.
Dr. Stoltenberg.
What's up, buddy?
Hi, buddy.
Sounds like you might know another doctor better than me, huh?
Well, there you go. Sitting
Nice.
there, sitting there. Every day's a treasure.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, man.
Everyone ready? I'm not
Yeah.
so sure.
Getting warm. Getting warm.
How does Gary get out of this? Ooh, Bradford's here. I want to say hi.
Yeah, I checked to see if Gary could race for me, but he's at a work trip.
Oh no,
Or so he
you're
says.
good, man.
So he
So he
says.
Always good. That's right. He's got a new lovely lady friend, too. He might be just playing hooky to get some nookie.
Doesn't he?
I can't believe I
You
just made that up just there. I'm certainly going to use that again. That might be the best accidental rhyming sentence I've ever created.
Oh boy. Meals on wheels.
Down there.
Hey, boys.
We got 5 of us.
Let's get it, boys.
All right, good luck, guys. We got a strategy. Don't waste energy. See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a 4-on-4? No, 5-on-4?
5 on 5. I think they're all here. Aren't they? Maybe not.
It looks like there's 4 of them.
Oh, you're
I
right.
see 10 though.
Yeah, I thought it said 10.
I think one person is in the pen still. Must be one of theirs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird, I don't see them. I don't see them there
Unless
on
it's
the map.
Could ask him.
All right. Let's say plus 1 more. But maybe they're in the pen and then quit.
Do we offer her to
Bradford.
wait?
Oh, it's Bradford. It's Bradford that's not here.
I mean, I'm down to wait, but I can't even see them on the list.
Yeah, me neither, but it's Bradford that's not here.
Oh, they're going off the front.
attacking.
That brings
I guess we're not waiting.
Go Mules, that's all you. DJ, you're next.
Are the power-ups always arrows?
Arrows or feathers, I think.
One way
EJ,
to save it.
I'm gonna use my arrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the arrow right before the climb to get into it.
Okay.
Are you gonna attack?
No. Just to make it easier.
Okay. You mean before the KOM?
Yeah.
Yeah. I may save mine.
For the finish.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save mine. I need it. Don't be afraid to use it though.
I mean,
Get two
Yeah,
more.
if I'm
yeah, I think that
being dropped.
the feather is pretty much as good.
Yeah. It just depends on changes how early you go in the sprint.
Yeah,
Feather, you have early. Arrow, you can leave it later.
and the feather lasts a little bit longer, so it'll help. I mean, arrow's gonna be the best, but
Yeah.
feather's not a bad option.
Yep.
Nobody's attacking this climb, right?
I don't think so. They're all stronger than us.
This climb?
No.
Yeah.
There you go, Alex.
Yeah, they're all quite strong.
Yeah.
Go, Alex, go. Go, EJ, go. Around me.
Thank you. EJZ, I think we need you guys to go 1-2 or something like that to win. Good luck.
I'm not chasing that.
No.
I'm gonna use mine too, Z.
Okay.
I think. Watch for big attack. I'm ready to grab my wheel.
I'm dying. Don't leave me.
Feather. I'm not going to push this if you're not there. Ah, shit, maybe I should. Better with these guys than back there.
Man, I'm dead. Ah!
Individual glory.
I don't have anything, man. Sorry.
Okay. Beat those guys. I just wanted a gap between 1 and 2.
I can't pedal, man. Sorry, man.
I gotta do the work.
Watch out, EJ, watch out.
Want a podium, that's all.
Hey, sit on his wheel until the last kick. Just sit on it. You want to slingshot past him. You have an arrow or feather?
No. Other.
Yeah, so hit it as soon as you get to the last bit when there's like 0.9 kilometers left.
Where it's steep, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to just slingshot
I already
past
get
him. Slingshot past him so you can use his momentum against him. You can leave a little gap here. Leave a little gap and then just start sprinting. Yeah, leave a little gap, EJ. You can slingshot.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, buddy. All in, all in. Go, 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 go. All in, man.
Come on, AJ.
There you go. Go on, EJ. All the way, all the way, all the way. 20. Nice.
Fuck.
Very good, you're good, man.
Damn it. Got nothing.
No, he was
That's right,
probably their strongest guy, actually.
yeah.
God, EJ, I should have had your wheel on that downhill. That was a big mess up. There were two places where maybe we could have made a little bit of a change in strategy.
I feel like I'm fucking breaking. The fuck?
Get there, man, get there.
I don't know how to turn the fucking brakes off. You see my guy?
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's all good, man.
What the
So now go to your settings and turn brake sensitivity off.
I fucking did.
Oh, really?
Four. Damn it. What the hell? Oh, maybe not all the way up. Or all the way down. I don't know how that happened. Like I press the power up and it breaks.
Man, that was brutal.
No more steering. I don't think it helped on today. No. Warner was trying to steer.
EJ, you know where that false flat before the downhill to the KOM?
Which one?
The last false flat where we turn right and then there's a downhill before the KOM.
Yeah.
We had it was me, you, and one dirt guy, and we had a little bit of a gap.
We should have pushed.
If we pushed that, maybe we established a little bit of a cushion. And honestly,
Especially because they didn't do the hill that hard.
no, and the second place obviously was if I had just been on your wheel. I mean, you called it out, but I just mispaced it a little bit, and then like 2 meters became 10 because you were in his draft. But
What do you mean at the top of the con?
yeah. When I disconnected with you, that was my fault, man. I don't know if it would have made a difference, I would have just tried to hang on to you two and then try to sprint. But that is tough.
Might have. Oh my God, that's like, why am I going 15 kilometers an hour? We should have changed it real quick.
Did you really have a brake setting turned up or something?
It wasn't off. It was
Wow.
one, like, I don't know why I did that. Just turn it off. I couldn't get unbrake. I don't know why not.
Huh. Well, hey, Meals, that's like
Yep.
not a thing for kicker bikes. Is that right? There's no control over that?
Correct. Correct. There's no setting, nothing. Yeah. I mean, you can brake, but
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah.
So
How do you
like,
brake?
I
Just like
can
automatically?
I can use the brake levers to brake
No. Yeah. Yeah.
if I want.
There are brake levers on the kicker bike, DJ. Yeah.
Otherwise, nothing in the setting, nothing.
Yeah,
No.
the brake
There's no sensitivity.
the brake levers
That's
just
what I thought.
the brake levers just break your flywheel. It has nothing to do with the avatar in game on a kicker bike.
Oh, really? Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but you can use that, Zafar. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right that you can like sort of game the system a little bit to like give yourself a little something extra to push against at the start of a sprint by doing that?
Yeah. Some
I've
people,
read that. I've never tried it. I've read that.
yeah, some people
I've
like.
tried it, but my sprint's not like that amazing to be able to see the effects.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's too unpredictable of an effect. Like, I think there's a really sweet spot in cadence where if you're like at 80 RPM and kind of working your way through a sprint and you're in a certain gear, all like,
Yeah.
for me, it's a lot easier to sprint just shifting up one or two in a predictable fashion rather than braking, resetting all your inertia, and then trying to go back from zero, you know? Like, I think it's, like, theoretically, you get a little bit better of an oomph, but when after, like, 2 or 3 seconds, you'll be shifting all over the place. So, for me, honestly, I've always just used kind of, like, what I'm comfortable with, and it works a lot better than just than using that flywheel trick. But for some people, it works, obviously.
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately, shifting up is also increasing resistance anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying shifting up incrementally is more predictable for you.
Yeah. So if I'm at like 80 RPM, 450 watts, you know, going into a sprint, I know shifting up once and then bringing my RPM to 100 is going to take me to 1,000 watts every time. Whereas if I brake and then, of course, if I go all in, I'm going to hit 1,000 watts, but then the flywheel will suddenly catch up to speed and then I'm shifting kind of all over the place. So it's just less predictable for me.
Yep, makes sense. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes,
I
sir.
think one of the other bikes, either the Tax or the Stages, does that trick better too.
The
The
Stages,
braking and then sprint.
yeah, the Stages does it a lot better. Yeah. Because it doesn't have, the Wahoo Kicker bike is like an electromagnetic system, whereas the Stages bike just kind of breaks the flywheel. Like, it feels a lot more sudden, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like more of a physical resistance on that other bike? Is that what you're getting at?
Like on the Stages, you press both brake levers, you squeeze them, and it'll bring the flywheel down to like exactly zero within like a second. Whereas on the Kicker bike, the the braking power, if you will, of the flywheel is a lot less because of how the system is built inside. So, yeah, people use it on the Stages, I think, a lot more than the Kicker bike for that reason. But even then, I never really used that personally.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But,
Thanks, fellas.
But the Kicker bike, I think, after having ridden all the smart bikes and all the setups, I think it's still the smoothest and it just feels the best. Like, even the steering buttons on the Kicker bike, I prefer to the Zwift controllers. Like, I know it's gimmicky to like pull a controller lever, but the steering on the Kicker bike just works really well, and it's not finicky at all. And then like all the controls are in the right place. the bike feels smoother than any other bike. It's a great experience.
Yep. So especially now that they actually they upgraded my V1 to a V2, so I have race mode now and direct connect and all that stuff.
Dude, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
The person my kicker V1 had a slight like noise problem, so they shipped me a new one, and then I sold that kind of in box to somebody else like a year and a half ago, and I just texted him the other day to get some receipt from him, and he said the same thing happened to him, and so I was kind of I was a little bit like, oh man, I could have had a free,
Yeah, missed out. Well,
I could have
yeah,
had a
because
V2.
at the time that mine was doing the issue with the crazy tilt all over the place,
Yeah.
Uncontrolled. By the time that occurred, and they tried fixing it by sending me a new handlebar assembly, and that did not work to fix the problem. By that time, they had no more V1s, even refurbished V1s hanging around any warehouse in either Canada or the US. I understand.
Yeah.
So then, all they
Yeah.
had available to ship was V2s.
They tried to ship him a new V1 that did not work out of the box, and so then they sent him a V2. So yeah, I mean I think ultimately to me the kicker bike there's something about it that feels too good to be a bike, you know. But for an indoor experience, it's phenomenal. Whereas this kicker ride this Zwift ride attached to a kicker V6 has absolutely every feature that I want, but it feels like I'm like a chain, you know what I mean? It's a chain-driven system, so it feels exactly like a bike would outdoors, which isn't. It doesn't feel as good as a kicker bike, but it feels more realistic in a sense.
Sure.
Right.
Yep. No, I mean, I stand by like my reason. I appreciate you saying all. I appreciate hearing all of that from someone who's tried out all the smart bikes. For me, it was just no more chain drops.
Yeah.
That was worth it. That was worth it for me, man. No more chain drops ever again.
You could throw your chain on the ride, right?
No,
Theoretically.
I think it's impossible. Like
No?
the cog itself is way too deep. Like it's only a it's a 1x1 system, so
Yeah.
it's pretty much impossible to throw your chain, I hope.
Even on a stretch chain, you think?
Yeah, I mean the cog is built with like grooves on either side that are like half an inch tall. So
It would just hold the chain in only one place, and it can't go anywhere, right?
yeah, exactly.
Like
And-
in between that space.
And honestly, like it's supposed to last like 2,000 or 10,000 miles or something crazy like that, which makes sense because there's no dirt, you know. There's nothing inside that's gonna ruin the chain.
No movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No side to side movement. I mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do they recommend you lube it with?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
It comes lubed, and I'm sure like if I needed a new chain, I would just get a new chain. Like at some point, they're probably gonna make that an option. So right now it's too new, and nobody needs a new chain. But yeah.
So Zafar, sorry, you're on one of those right now, the new Zwift Ride thing.
Yeah, I bought a Kicker V6 to go with it rather than the Kicker Core, so I get all the direct connect and a little bit of a better trainer, a little bit more of a stable trainer when I sprint. So honestly, it's a phenomenal setup. I have no qualms.
So you have the ride and the cog.
The ride comes with the cog, and then I bought a Kicker V6.
Oh, yeah.
I took off the 11-speed cassette, obviously. It's installed the cog, and then installed the bike onto it.
So do you have the ability to show us right now?
Oh yeah, I could.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. I don't want to steal about it.
Come on.
Come on, buddy.
All right, man. Let's see here. I don't have a lot of lighting right now. Here you go.
Mood lighting.
Oh, baby. Let's see here. Good.
Nah.
Nothing.
Video on.
Nada.
You guys don't see it?
Nothing.
Your video's not on. There he goes.
Oh.
Something's happening.